Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and them that are sort of like in between. Yeah. But don't start already. We've only just started the bloody video. First of all, I'd just like to say thank you to all the subscribers that have recently been joining. And do you know what is really, really weird? I'm no techno nerd, so I don't take any notice of all stats and analytics. Analytics. Get out of here. No interest. But I decided I was going to have a little sniff and look around. And do you know what? I've had more subscribers join up and say, we like your shit. We want more of it. So get your shovel and we'll jump on it. I've had more people subscribing and thumbs up for the DayZ content than I have for Hell Let Loose, Insurgency Sandstorm and all the other ones. And do you know what it is? What I think it might be is I'm actually really enjoying the DayZ content. So maybe that's why it's coming over. I'm always thinking about what video can I do next? What do I want to learn? What do I think people might enjoy? So I'm really genuinely enjoying it. And there's no other game really on the horizon that's been exciting me as much as this, and of course Cyberpunk 77. Though let's get this out of the way. This is supposed to be a Q&A video, but already rock paper wankers are complaining about the diversity within Cyberpunk. Get the out. Seriously, somebody wants to stomp on these nerds, beat them with a bat. Antifa, left wing, fucking get out of here. And I know a lot of you subscribers that, but I'm a liberal. I'm triggered. I need some kittens. Do one. If you think a Polish developer's going to give two flying fudges that there aren't enough transgender and all that bullshit, there probably will be. Because of, you know, toxic masculinity and the patriarch and all that BS. They will have to cater to some of these nerds. Otherwise, you know, sales may be affected by about 5 copies. So they're going to want to include all that. And how these nerds at Rock Paper Shotgun have even worked that out from the 2 trailers that have been released. Apparently, all the black guys are the baddies. Fucking nerds. I don't know where the world is going. Can you imagine these people fighting in World War IV, picking up arms and wanting to fight for their country, die for this country? No, they'll be on the knees, sucking off the enemy because I don't want to trigger the enemy. It's their human rights to be getting sucked. What's this video about? Oh, good old Demon is back. He's gone off on one. Subscriber base now. It's in the bloody bottom anyway. Thank you to all the subscribers. 3,000. Actually, I've just checked. 3,094. Bloody hell. Kate Beckinsale's going to be knocking them doors down, and I'm going to be knocking her back doors in. And anybody who's followed me for a while knows that she's my girl. Anyway, let's get on to the Q&A. Thank you all for that little rant. Apparently that's why people love me, because I'm not politically correct, and I never will be. I still think, what was it, Corbyn, here in the UK, looks like a dried up scrotum. But there you go, I shall leave you with that, and I hope Boris Johnson becomes a Prime Minister and Trump wins again. Oh, I need a Liberal Tears cup. Yorkshire tea, the sweet nectar. Let's click on here, and this was the actual Ask Me Anything video. Jesus Christ, look at me forehead there. It's where I got bitten by mozzies. We'll just go through some of these that are in this list, and if the mic and the audio desync, well, it is what it is. Let's have a look. Take a swing at the game module. You seem to be chivalry enough for it. I don't really like these games. The Ubisoft one, what is it called? You know which one I mean. The fighting and the thanks for the suggestion, Nick, but it's just really not my type of game. Yeah, I could probably get really angry and do a bit of a El Presador thing, but it's not my sort of thing. Horror games, again, suggest one. Let me know which one. The Alien Isolation I did quite enjoy, but not really at the top of my list. There's actually a few questions here. People sent me PMs, so I may have a look at those as well. Airsoft. Yes, I probably will do Airsoft, but the problem is when I do Airsoft videos is not many people view them. In fact, some of them, the views that I had was less than 100 views. So I put a lot of effort into those, because especially now I've got my new pussy sniper rifle, which I may show you on the channel at some point when I go. I've now got 3 cameras, head, knob, gun. In fact, I've got 4 cameras, so there you go. And that will take a bit of editing to put together, and it's quite a lot of effort. And Airsoft for me is one of those things where you get super into it, and if you don't go for a while, it fizzles off, and then you get super into it again. And that's same with everything in life, isn't it? What else have we got on this list? We have Twerking and Vines calling me a cracker. Well, actually, I would be a white cracker, so get it right. Tactical shooters. It's only odd that you're playing Hell Let Loose. Well, there won't be any more Hell Let Loose videos on the channel. And without going too deep into it, let's just say all the hard work and everything we did was just pushed aside. So big channels like Karma Cut can come in, take all the glory, and basically take over and push me out. You know, people who've been on the Discord since the beginning, who've been on the forums and active in the community, we just pushed aside and they don't matter. So I won't be covering Hell Let Loose anymore. Nothing personal against the devs. I think they're awesome. In fact, I might even be going for a pint soon. But Team 17 is only 8 miles away. Not interested in me. So that's the end of that. What else have we got? Yorkshire Humour. Ditch the tactical gear. You look like a bellend. It doesn't say that, but I'm just reading between the lines. Yep, I won't be doing any more of that. Have you been in the military? If so, do you recommend joining up? Will you play Ghost Recon Wildlands in the future? Ghost Recon Wildlands, again, I've done videos on that and nobody was interested, so I kind of let it go. Have I been in the military? I was in 4 Para about 15 years ago, and I left before Bryce Norton, which was jump training, due to me being a freelancer at the time. Do I recommend it? Absolutely, 100%. People have this. I originally went to speak to the Royal Artillery down in Leeds about joining them, and I mentioned to them that I was going to go speak to the Paras, and they said, the Paras are cannon fodder. And, well, basically they slagged them off, which is a real shame. I went to 4 Para at Podsey due to there was a conflict at the time, and I thought it was the right thing to do for Queen and Country, and before I was too old, I would go in. Amazing experience. I probably didn't want it as enough as the rest of the cadre that went in there at that time. There was about 35 when I first signed up and went in, and by month 7, I think we were already down to 12. So that shows you how brutal the training was. Physical fitness, I thought I was quite a stocky lad at the time, and fit. No. Tabbing, you've got to be running 5 miles a day in order to keep your fitness up if you want to get through, especially through, well, not so much Bryce, but P Company is one of the hardest training courses in the world. So there you go. And memorable experiences from that time. I remember being at Catterick on stag. My stag was at 4:30 in the morning, fully dressed and booted in my bag, and it was my turn. Given a pair of night vision goggles and having to go on stag, and that it's just one of those moments where I'm walking round Catterick. We were out in the middle of nowhere, pitch black. If you took the NVs off, you couldn't even see your hand in front of your face. And we went to the perimeter of the forest. I had the NVs on, and I just remember looking out. I had weapon in hand, and I heard an owl hoot and fly over, and it just hit me. I'm in Catterick with an SA-80 in my hand, wearing NV goggles. I get chills just thinking about it now. It's just one of those moments you never forget. Just spine-chilling moments in your life, and you just think, yeah. But anyway, I left before Bryce. Fantastic experience, and don't believe anything you hear about the Paras. They are elite. They are the top of the top. Hats off to them. They do go in at the front when the rest of the majority of the forces, if they're dug in, the Paras are dropped in. They are the brute force. They are the hammer of the army. But anyway, I move on. So yes, I do highly recommend it. What else have we got on this list? Yes, Benidorm is a shithole. Yes, I agree. Never lose that sense of British humour, lad. That's what I enjoy. Well, I've probably offended more people on this channel than anybody else. And did you know that if you swear in any video, YouTube automatically puts you down the list? So this video is probably going to get 10 views. And the amount of liberal, feminist, snowflake, SJW, Antifa, left-wing, hairy armpitted, dirty-arsed, lesbian woofters, this video's not probably even going to get listed. Anyway, they can do one. We're on this side. Shit, I'm having a couple of pints watching now. I would love to see you play. There's a few of you asking about this horror games. Suggest one, and I may consider it. More insurgency here from Roboman. Well, that's something else I could possibly consider. Again, it all comes down to you guys suggesting what you think I should actually look at. What were the other questions that were on the list? Hello, Loose. Escape from Tarkov. Yes, I will do some Escape from Tarkov. I have played Escape from Tarkov before. A fantastic game. It really is a great game. Again, it's just a matter of the game has to be of interest enough for people to want to watch it, because even though you create the videos for yourself on your channel, it's always nice to get a little bit of feedback from people, even if it's a thumbs up. And it really does help that if you give a thumbs up or hit that bell to subscribe or even share it, it doesn't give me any revenue, because even though there are some adverts on my thingy, you have to make £60 a month before you get any of the money from YouTube. They keep it all. Now, in order to make £60 a month, I would have to be getting 50, 60, 70,000 views per video. And I'm lucky if I can make 1,000 views. So as you can see, even though there are adverts on there, I don't earn a penny of it. And even if I did, the actual Adobe Cloud software that I use for editing is £600 a year. So you can see I'm actually out of pocket creating these videos, but I do it because I enjoy it. So that's part of it. Most of the other questions on that list that were sent to me privately are pretty much covered. Somebody's asking me about the whole issue with Karma Cut and Squad. I don't want to go through it all. I don't want to, no. It's in the past. That's why I very rarely do that. And I won't really be getting involved in any gaming videos where I associate myself with the devs and they use you as a promotional tool, because this is the second time I've been basically dumped at the side of the road after all the hard work and effort you put in. So I have no association with the DayZ videos that I'm actually creating. I'm doing them because I enjoy it, and that's the only reason. But anyway, that's enough of this video. I don't think anybody's going to watch it, but hey ho, people have asked me if I would do the Q&A. If you have any other questions that you want me to ask, if you want to ask, if I want to ask, more Yorkshire tea needed, then let me know. And if you are Kit Beckinsale and you are in the area and you're feeling kind of horny, you've got 3 holes. I don't mind which one it is. If it needs... One of these days she'll knock on my door and she'll go, I'm watching these videos and my publicist says that all you do is talk about me on every video, and I'm feeling kind of horny and I've got this French maid outfit, and I better end this video before it gets bloody striked. Thank you all to my subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's come along and thumbs up. Even if you've thumbs down, I don't care really. It's all about community engagement. It means you've come along and I've got a reaction out of you, and that'll do me nicely. So from one Yorkshireman to everybody out there, man, woman, trans, whatever you want to be. If you want to be an alien or you identify as a attack helicopter, you do whatever you want. But if you're a liberal snowflake, stay the away from me. I don't want to know you're upset and you need some tissues. Because it'll get to the point where we can't swear on computer games, we can't have violence, we can't have nothing. So we might as well just go play My Little Pony. My little transgender pony. Look at my little hooves. Pink hooves! Pink attack hooves! It's time for me to go. I'm going to do some more DayZ videos. Thank you all. Again, thank you, every one of you. I appreciate it. I shall see you in another video coming real soon. So if you've got any suggestions on what you want me to play, what you want me to talk about, anything else that'll probably get me banned off YouTube and everywhere bloody else, and let me know in that comment box below. Ding dong, ping pong. Oh, phone's just wrong.
Hey, then, if you're just doing...
Oh, Kate Beckinsale. See you later. Bye-bye.